Good morning students, welcome back. In previous class we already discussed the concept of string and also we know that how to use the string keyword in our program and also how to write a program using a string word in a different way. These are all concepts we learned in previous class, but in today's class we are going to learn iteration concept. In Java, iteration is nothing but repeatedly tasks are executed. Repeatedly tasks are executed. Actually, before learning this iteration concept, we have to know that computers are not only used for storing data. Computers are used to analyze the data, modify the data and also manipulate the data in many ways. To manipulate the data in many ways, program need to some set of repetition or some set of decision making statements. To solve this problem, Java provided such a iteration statements like for loop, while loop and do while loop. These three are the statements included in the iterations. Using this, we have to create a what is known as loop. Loop is constructed by the for loop, while loop and do while loop. And loops are nothing but, or a definition of the loop is a loop repeatedly execute the same set of tasks or a instruction until the termination condition is met. If we have to put a condition, if I equal to 0 in while loop, I is less than or equal to 5, it may execute 5 times in our program. This is known as loop. Actually, there are two types of loops. There are two types of loops. First one is definite loop. Second one is indefinite loop. Definite loops are the loops which execute or which perform a task upon a given limit. It means in our program we have to set a limit or a execution of a times, how many times we have to execute or how many times we have to repeat that condition, we have to put a limit. That many times our loop can be executed. It is known as definite loop. Definite loop is a loop which performs up to given limit. Given limit. Example, it may be, you may take any times, 5 times, you may take 10 times or you may take n times. How many times we have to execute our program, that many times we have to put a condition in our program. This is nothing but definite loop. Now, Next come to indefinite loop. Indefinite loop is a loop which perform the task on a as long as user wants. It is nothing but how many times we want that execution, that many times we have put the condition, or a unlimited times we have to set the execution. This is nothing but indefinite loop. It means indefinite loop is a loop which performs as long as users want. It means how many times we want to execute the loop, that much time we have to execute loop. For example, how many people come to see the fair? We didn't calculate the how many people came to see the fair. Just we analyze that much quantity of members come, or that much people come. We analyze, but we didn't count each and every one. That is only come under the indefinite loop. Example is, how many peoples will come to see the fair. Fair means Jatre. These are two types of loops used in iteration concept. First one is definite loop, second one is indefinite loop. And now we see a loop can construct including the 4 steps. Those are initialization of the counter, execution of the statement in a loop, test for a specified condition for the execution of the loop, and fourth one is increment or decrementation of the loop. Now we can see one by one. A loop construct usually including 4 steps. Those are, first one is initialization of the counter. Second one is execution of the statement in the loop. Third one is test the specified condition for execution of the loop. Final one is incrementation or decrementation of the counter. It means first we have to initialize the value in our loop. Second one, we have to check, or we have to execute that statements in the loop. Third one is we have to check or test a specified condition, whether that condition may executed or not. We have to check in a third step. In a fourth step, incrementation or a decrementation of the counter according to our statement. These are 4 steps included in the construction of loop. Now we see The construction of loop also classified into two types. Construction of loops can also classified into two types. They are, first one is entry control loop, second one is exit control loop. These are two types of loops which are included in the construction of the loop. In entry control loop, the test expression is evaluated before each iteration. It is a loop which construct the test expression is evaluated before each iteration. The best example for the entry control loop is for loop and while loop of the Java are the example of entry control loop. Entry control loop, these are a loop which test expression is evaluated before each iteration. This is nothing but entry control loop. The example for the entry control loop is for loop and while loop in a Java. And next we are going to know that exit control loop. Exit control loop is a loop which executes the text expression evaluated after each iteration. First one is in entry control loop, before we have to test the expression. Here after each iteration we have to test the expression. Exit control loop is a loop which tests expression is evaluated after each iteration. The best example for the exit control loop is do while loop in a Java. For in entry control loop, the example is for loop and while loop. In exit control loop is the example is do while loop. These are two types of loops included in the construction of the loop. I hope you all are understand this. Thank you. In next class, we have to learn the while loop, do while loop, for loop. One by one, thoroughly we can discuss in next class. Thank you.